Peace. Oh. I am so fucking done, man. Kind of sounds like she's asking gay or bi. No homo, man, and no disrespect. I just think lost everything tonight, man. I lost it all. I'm never gonna touch. Have you not heard that your word shall be bond, regardless to whom or what? Yes, my word is bond, my bond is life, and I give my life, my word shall what? Fail, right? I'm never fucking with a computer. Ever. Ever again, right? If you ever see me on here using a computer in any way as a tool for music, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. You know, take pictures of me and you know, Photoshop it on, you know, I don't know, transgender children and post it all over the internet. You know, steal from me and use it as a budget to promote those pictures. I'm done. I'm fucking done with these computers, yo. I got discs, right? I got discs from dating all the way back to goddamn 1989 that work, right? Still work. I've moved like 7 times since then, right? They still work. I've smoked weed and blown the weed right at the disc, right? You know, back in the fucking night, give a disc the shotgun, right? Dude, they all work. They all work. I spend almost like a month or something working on all these brand new beats. On top of that, cataloging a bunch of my old shit on this SD drive, this SCSI2SD joint that I bought from the Chicken Systems or whatever. Look, I take this fucking thing out, right? I take this SD card out, right? And I put it inside my MacBook Pro, thinking that, hey, I better back it up to a computer, right? That's what all the hep kids are doing, right? You know, that's what all the mustachioed hip-hoppers of the Bay Area are doing, right? So I better back my shit up, right? I put this in here, right? And I put the backup one in there because I was also backing it up on a second one. They're both fucking toast, man. I put it in there for 2 seconds. I open it up. I see that it's blank. I wonder why. I say, gee, that's weird. And so I eject it. I put this back into my little SD drive here. All the work I did, with the exception of the first sample beat where I was just trying to figure the damn thing out. That, for some reason, is still on the goddamn card. Everything else is gone for both cards. Everything. Every drum sound. Every recovered disc from the 90s. Every new beat, maybe 20, that I've been chipping away at over the last month. All of them gone, right? And you know me, man. Everything I do is made and grown from the beginning. I take every snare, every drum kick, every 808, everything from a record or you know something, and you know it's all gone, right? You know, and like that. Never happened to me. Never happened to me in the history of me using these machines because I've always been much smarter than I am today. It's that SD reader. These are the cards right here. Yeah, man. So, disc 7, and all we got is Metallurgy. The goddamn song that was on the first day I had the machine. And the SD reader. Motherfucker. I just thought I had a shitty attitude. My journey was sincere, man. You know, I was using like, I know we had the Ensoniq in the house at one point. You know, we had an SP12, a MPC-60, 62, which I had the longest. Later in life, the 2000 XL. You know what I mean? You know when that corner turned, when I started to just think this shit was disgusting, is when I let somebody talk me into getting Reason, right? And they said, oh, you use a MIDI control device. Sudden, overnight, you can make beats on your goddamn laptop, right? And then everybody and their cousin's a producer all of a sudden, right? You know, they're taking, you know, stuff right off the internet. And, you know, I kind of looked at that shit like it was lame. Because you guys remember the early MIDI control devices, they all played like shit. They all looked terrible. They were toys. And you know, I just thought the shit was corny right from the beginning. I thought it was all corny. And then I started getting really disappointed because people that I even came up with older than me started using it. And I was like, oh, shit. You know, I thought they would have spit on some shit like that. And then they started they said, fuck it, we're using this shit too, you know. I guess it's just more convenient. You know, it's the modern solution, whatever. So I tried to get down. So I tried to get down too. You know, I hooked up Reason. I started working with it. I hated every second of it. I hated it all. I hated all the options. I hated using my mouse. I hated everything about it. There was nothing I liked. Not one redeeming quality I liked about it. And then, you know, so I went back to using the 2000. Tried again later. You know, I'm using like, you know, I see the machine comes out the first time it came out, or maybe shortly after it first came out, and it's like, oh, that kind of looks like an MPC. You know, let's see what that's like. Hated every second of it, and you know, then you know, and I've hated it, you know, all the time in between. I've hated it too. Use your iPhone, you know. But you know, to be honest with you, man, you know, the experience I had tonight, that's never happened to me in the last 28 years. Confusing an instrument from the same shit with the same shit you use Word on, right? You know, blending those two things. I always thought it was a bad idea. It just always felt wrong to me. Anything grafted from the original makes devil. Used to just kind of be grooving, sampling shit, hooking stuff up. I found like me and my buddies, me and my homies are in the studio now, and it's just a goddamn question mark fest, man. It's just like, what the fuck? You know, we load the sounds up and the shit's at a different speed than it was when we saved them, or the files corrupted, or some other goddamn problem. Stuff that I've never seen. Oh, another month passed. You know, you need another update. Wait, that doesn't work with your sound card. Wait, you got a new sound card. That sound card doesn't work with your old computer. Got a new computer? Better get a new program. I mean, you know, fuck you. I'm never touching them bitches again. Ever again. People are gonna think I'm a blood. I'm gonna stop saying words that even begin with fucking C. I hate computers so much. I don't care if it's fucking Pascal, Fortran, Atran, Dtran. I see the you know, in more ways than one. I've seen the degradation of everything around me having to do with this goddamn computer technology, from everybody having their face in their phone, myself included sometimes, which I goddamn hate, and to the way that it just kind of infiltrated the way people listen to music. You know what I mean? You know, and the way that people, and the way that it makes it almost impossible to profit from it or even stand out. And now the goddamn thing took all the files I've been working on over the last month. Never, ever again. Hey Sean, why don't you just try this program so you can save the files and bring them over? It's so easy. I'd rather play Twister with Naked Homeless Guy. I'd rather nail my penis to a burning building. I'd rather jump off the palace to the Pasha of Marrakesh and get stoned to death in the street than ever mix these computers with these goddamn musical instruments ever again in my life. All right, y'all. If anybody's got any ideas whatsoever, this thing that's got me listening to DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince at 3 o'clock in the morning on a weeknight, you know, please let me know, because I'm going back to the floppies, man, and you know, I'll just have to like heavily limit what I sample, because shit, man, I've never been this pissed off at my SP-1200.